Hi everybody, my name is Dimitri and welcome to this yoga class that's built and designed to help desk dwellers or really anybody. If you drive a car, if you sit at a chair, all the rounding that we do, this is going to help to release and open the chest. If there's any mid-back tension, this is also going to help target any mid-back pain. So I hope you enjoy. For this class, you'll need 2 yoga blocks, and if you have tighter shoulders, you might want to grab a strap or something similar, a belt, a tie, that will work as well. We're going to go ahead and get started on our back, but we're going to set up in a position called stump pose. Stump pose is really nice. It helps to open the chest and to counter the effects of rounding the back at a desk. So if you think of when we're at a desk, this part of our chest is dropping, it's concaved in, and this posture is going to help us do the opposite. So we'll be in it for about 2 to 3 minutes. To set it up, you want one block on its lowest level, have the second block on a medium level. If you don't have blocks at home, be creative. A pillow, a blanket, you can roll it up, just something to support the shoulders. So to get into the posture, have a seat, and you might have to fidget and play around just for a little bit, but you want the block or whatever you have to be on the shoulder blades. It should feel comfortable. The second block, please place behind your head. If I don't have this block here, my head is being thrown back, my throat is open, and for my nervous system, this is like alarming. So we want to make sure that the head, the chin is slightly tucked downward toward the chest. With the arms, please tuck one shoulder blade under, tuck the other one, the dance of the shoulder blades. That's what I call it. Let your arms fall wherever is comfortable. And the legs is your option. If legs straight feels best for your body, maybe feet together, knees apart. If you want to cross at the mid shin. So go ahead and play with different variations of the legs, and then when you find that sweet spot, let's go ahead and drop in. So finding the spot where you can relax the face. The face is a great indicator if you're in a position where you're at ease. So just notice, can the forehead broaden outwardly? Can the forehead melt and the brow soften? And then notice the eyes. If the eyes are closed, can you relax the muscles that encompass the eye orbits? So feel into the eyes. With the brow soft, with the eyes relaxed, start to feel into the jaw. Unconsciously, the jaw is a place for a lot of us to hold tension. So if you want to act as if you're chewing food, and move the bottom jaw to the left, to the right, and then let it settle. Let the bottom jaw slide back. Then notice the tendency also of the tongue. Feel the tongue release back and down. With the face relaxed and soft, you can start to now feel into the parts of the body below the neck. Sometimes it feels like we're just a head walking around in space. We can forget about the body, so feel into your shoulders. Feel the block beneath the shoulder blades especially. See if you can allow yourself to drape even more so the body becomes heavier. The shoulders feel as if they're rolling gently open. As you're becoming more attuned to the sensitivities of the arms, you can make adjustments. You can retuck the shoulder blades. But these adjustments, it's not fidgeting, it's mindfulness, it's mindful moving. We want to stay away from fidgeting. Stillness when possible. Just a few more moments in this really restorative posture. Feel the chest opening. Feel the heart lifted. If you can bookmark the sensation of the open chest, the uplifted heart, when we come into different postures in this practice, like Anjaneyasana, I'll say as if the block was behind the shoulder blades, so you have the sensation of the shoulder blades supporting or lifting the chest, lifting the heart. Let's take 2 more breaths here on your own. Make them slow, make them calming. Okay. So to come out of the pose, please place the feet flat. So if that means rebending the knees or just bringing the legs together, and then pick a side, the left or the right, it's your choice. Roll off the block and just lay. You can rest the head on the bicep of the arm beneath the head. Take a moment and breathe and feel into the area of the back where the block was. Good. And then move the block to the side or blocks to the side, but you'll need 1 block. So keep 1 block handy meaning have it in your hands, and then place the block between the thighs. Give yourself a hug, so knees to chest, and then gently roll the body left to right, massaging mid-back, the low back, and the upper back. And now, next time the legs are to the right, let the legs fall completely to the right. The block is there to help support a broad low back. So if you're not in love with the block between the legs, please, put it to the side. Otherwise, for the purpose of this practice, leave the block between the thighs. It's a gentle twist. We're just starting out. Allow your belly to breathe. So on the next in-breath, feel the belly inflate. As you exhale, feel your spine unwinding. Good. 1 more breath in. Feel the belly expand. The belly is free. It's receptive to the breath. Again, soften the face as you exhale. Soften the jaw. Soften the entire body. Draw the knees back to center. Take your time. And before we jump into the second side, let the low back settle. If that means rocking side to side, which I'm going to do for my body. If stillness is better for you, if placing the feet flat suits your low back, just find a position to allow your low back some time before we do the second side. Okay, if you're ready, let the legs, the knees, the feet fall to the left. And then opening the right arm to the right like a wing. So you feel openness in the chest. You can adjust, rolling the upper back even flatter. And then when you find your sweet spot for this twist, reaffirm a soft face, a soft jaw. And then be inquisitive. Is the belly and the breath connected? As you inhale, do you feel the belly inflate? As you exhale, do you feel the belly fall back in and a release echo through the entire body? Let's do 1 more slow breath in. Please stay for your exhale and just melt, soften. Return knees to chest, back to center. You can place the block to the side. Hug the knees in, a squeeze. I keep my head down. There's no need to do core yet. If you want to lift your head, you can lift your head, but we're getting out of this shape here pretty quickly. Roll off to either side, press your way up to seated. Find any comfortable upright position seated. And if that means sitting on a block, you can pop up on a block that will raise the hips. So if you have tighter knees, tighter hips, sitting on a block is going to be very helpful. And then cross one shin in front of the other shin. Place the left hand onto the right knee, staying tall through the chest, tall through the spine. And now using just a little bit of leverage, please, just a little. You don't have to do a lot here. Turn the torso, turn the chest, but don't turn the eyes. So in twisting, a lot of times students want to twist with their eyes. So their eyes are going to go very hard to complete the twist, but eyes don't twist. If you learn anything today, eyes don't twist. So keep your eyes neutral in the center of the eye socket. Take one more deep inhale here. As you inhale, just feel the spine lengthening upward. Stay for the exhale. Soften, soften, and soften. Come back to center. And then change the cross of the leg. So whatever shin is in front or foot is in front, change it. And then with the right hand, help the twist with the right hand. So the right hand is going to guide the mid back, the upper back to turn. In twisting, the low back doesn't have a lot of leverage. In twisting asanas and twisting postures, the twist comes from the mid back upward. And that's just the anatomy of the spine. Students can get into a lot of trouble if they force the low back to twist. Take one more inhale here, please. Imagine length, tallness as you inhale. Stay for the exhale. Relax the jaw, relax the face. And then unwind. Okay, cat and cow. So transition to all fours, hands and knees. Throughout class, I'll try to change positions here, facing this way, facing that way, to help give different angles to make these postures make sense if you're newer to the practice. If you are newer to the practice, welcome. So cat and cow, all fours, find an alignment, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. The inhale, you lift the chest, but not just the chest. I want you to lift the sit bones, or think about the tailbone lifting, so you have this nice compression you can feel in the low back. The exhale is an abdominal crunch. So pull the belly in, and then with your eyes, gaze toward the navel so the back of the neck is full. This is cat and cow. Inhale. We'll do this for a few rounds. As you exhale, belly in, shoulder blades protract to the outer ribs. The inhale, shoulder blades draw down toward the waistband, and the heart pulls forward. Keep it going. To your breath, you might be going faster than me. That's okay. You might be going slower. Whatever's authentic to your body in this moment. Cat and cow. And then notice the tendency as we back bend. So when you're rounding, when you're tucking, the forehead usually stays soft. But for students, when the chin lifts into a back bend, the forehead and the brow rises. I'm going to remind you throughout class today, can you do back bends without inviting a lift of the brow or a wrinkling of the forehead? 2 more rounds here with a soft face. It might be a soft face, but it's strong arms, and it's a strong belly. As you exhale, push the air out. Very nice. Continuing to warm the wrists up, turn the fingers to the right, turn the fingers to the left. The thumbs are pointing forward to the top of your mat. And just some little circles depending on your range, your mobility. Your circles might be smaller, might be larger. I'm going clockwise, but in a minute, maybe less, we're going to go the opposite direction. So whatever direction you're going, keep going. favorite thing about the practice is the repetition of movement, because that's when you enter the state of flow. Please change direction if you're going clockwise. It's time to go backwards. So we enter a state of flow with movements like this. We transcend the movement. So focusing on maybe closing the eyes. In this simple movement, focus all awareness, all attention. Feel hands. Feel the support of the arms, the movement of the hips, the work of the core. Really nice. Back to center. This last option might be too intense for some bodies, so please use discretion. I'm going to turn a strong external rotation. The fingers will point toward the body. My thumbs will point to the right, to the left. And then from here, a micro bend in the elbows. And then I'm going to pull the forearms away from one another. It's gentle. And then I'll do a few rounds of cat and cow. If you're not here, have your fingers forward. Or you can do this on your forearms as well. Just a couple rounds here. For me, I work on a computer. This direction of the wrists and inviting the cat and cow movement helps with my forearm tightness and my wrist mobility. One more time, wherever you are. And fingers forward. Really nice. Really nice. Let's move into child's pose. Knees apart. Draw the hips back, stretch the arms forward. Let the forehead rest on the mat. And then feel just this gentle creasing of the forehead down. Depending on how far apart the legs are, can you breathe horizontally so you feel the ribs expand and maybe brush up or push against the inner thigh. Bring your awareness to the tops of the shin, to the top of the ankle, to the top of the feet. Relax all parts of the legs. Relax the space behind the knee. And just a quick moment, walk both hands as far to the left as possible and stretch through the right side. So from the right hip to the right armpit, act as if you have one super long lung. So deep breathing all the way from the right armpit, the right shoulder. Breathe fully down toward the right hip crease. One more breath. Transition back to center. Take a moment here. Maybe stretch farther. Did you grow taller? And then walk both hands as far as is comfortable to the right side. Now with my left hand, I ground the left hand. It's not moving. And it's a gentle pull back with the left hip crease. And now in my imagination, one lung from the left armpit to the left hip. I'm going to do my best to breathe in as deep as I can to inflate that space. Good. One more breath. And back to center. Nice job. Good. Stretch, enjoy child's pose. It's beautiful. And then return to all fours, tabletop position. Okay, transition, down dog, tuck toes, lift hips, press back. If this is your first down dog of the day, please enjoy. You can bicycle, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. I'm slipping a little bit, but you stay working. I just need to re-engage my finger pads. So act as if you're palming a basketball. So the finger pads are gently gripping as I push the hips up and back. Good. One more breath here. And then slowly come forward. High plank pose, knees down, lower. Keep the elbows in and chest down. Extend long back through the right leg, through the left leg. Push into the hands. a baby cobra. So not lifting it as tall as we would feel it in the low back. We're not aiming for the low back. We're aiming for the shoulder blades. So draw the shoulder blades down. Take one more breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, return to all fours. Push back. Sit into Virasana. Inhale the arms above the body. Maybe gaze upward. Interlace the hands behind you. If you can't interlace, find your strap and just hold the strap. Otherwise, palms interlace. Palms can be open, or you can press the palms together. And now feel the action of the block, how we started, beneath the shoulder blades. So there's this lifting of the rib cage of the chest. The shoulders are rolling back and down. Gaze is up. Proud chest, proud chin for 3. If this is too strong on the knees, you can do it from a kneeling position for 2. Good. Release the arms. Step the right foot forward, please. A low lunge. Inhale the arms, Anjaneyasana. And then eagle arms. Take the left arm over the right arm. If you can't do this bind, a hug works, or just have your palms back to back. That's okay. With the pelvic bowl, lift the front rim so the belly's lifting upward. And now turn the torso, turn the chest to the right for 3. Keep the elbows lifted, keep the face soft for 2. Good, back to center. Inhale the arms one more time to the sky. Bring the hands to the earth, slide back to all 4. And then either knees lift, you can lower, or knees stay down. Let's bring it on down. Untuck the toes, press the feet down, lift the chest, a baby cobra. So nothing, you could lift your arms. We're just trying to engage the back. We don't want to stretch muscles that aren't strong. We need to strengthen muscles and then stretch them. Okay, lower back, push back to all 4s. We'll do that one more time. Sitting back on the heels. Inhale the arms. And now interlace the funny way. So whatever index finger feels weird, do that and stay. And it's okay to smile or giggle, but it's not okay to have a hard forehead. So relax the brow, relax the eyes. One more breath here, inflate the lungs. And soften, release the arms. Step the left foot forward. Inhale the arms. Good, switching eagle arms. Left arm is under, right arm is over. Now we'll turn to the left. So I feel this from the the right quad up, and this twist is just really highlighting that space. So when I feel something highlighted by movement, I accentuate it with the breath. So wherever you feel this stretch, I want you to take a deep, slow, controlled, mindful inhale. And then stay for the exhale. As you exhale, just draw the belly in, draw the belly up. Good, unwind. Circle the arms one time to sky. Inhale. Hands to earth. We'll do one last little chaturanga. Step the left foot back on knees or knees lifted. That's your choice. Lower as you exhale. Lifting the chest in breath. And bring it back down. Okay, down dog. Exhale, 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 but not for long. Inhale, the heels rise. Exhale, walk, jump, float to the top. I'm walking. As I arrive, halfway lift with me. So a flat back, feel the shoulder blades depress and the forehead relax. Touch the earth as you exhale. Sweeping the arms out and up, coming to stand in breath, and then hands to heart. Exhale, strong legs, strong belly. I'm going to turn to face you. You stay how you are. In breath, reach the arms. With the left hand, catch the right wrist. Come up. And side body bend over. Notice if you're collapsing down, can you turn the chest open and stretch all this inner armpit for 3. If your legs are slack, firm the legs, press into the feet, spread the toes for 2. Good, back to center. We'll take a forward bend, exhale. A half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, in breath. Refold with me, exhale. Touching the earth. Inhale, we touch the sky. Strong legs, reaching up. Hands to prayer. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Second side, sweep up. This time, right hand to left wrist. Stretch and lean. Good. Gazing upward, turn the chest for 3. So from the left foot, ground, create space with the breath from hip to armpit for 2. Good, back to center. Forward bend, exhale, exhale, exhale. Halfway lift in breath. And touch the earth, exhale. Please step the left foot back. So I'm turning so you can see what's happening. And then we'll Prasarita Padottanasana. My right foot is forward. We turn to the left. Parallel the feet. And I want you to gaze down and make sure that the right foot and left foot are in a line. And they're at a good distance. I'm not struggling to keep this distance. Prasarita, so hands below shoulders, halfway lift. Inhale. Firm the thighs, exhale, and fold. So this is a really nice release for the whole spine, only if you can relax into it. So if your legs are too wide, you might be struggling, so heel toe your feet closer if that's necessary. Maybe your feet are too close, and you're not getting the full fold. Take your feet wider. A good recommendation for any forward fold is to have your big toes slightly turned inward. That works with the natural rotation, the body of the pelvic bowl to fold, to spill deeper. Okay, walk both hands to the right leg, right ankle, right foot, whatever you can hold. And just give yourself a gentle tug toward the right leg for 3. If your quads are not engaged, please hug the muscle to bone of the upper leg, the quadriceps for 2 and 1. Coming back to center. Halfway lift, inhale. And refold through center, exhale. Hello. Walk over to the opposite leg. Find what you can find. Relax the jaw. Relax the forehead. Relax the brow. Stay for 3. Really nice. Engage the legs. The arches of the feet are lifted. The toes are spread. Stay for 2. And 1. So transition back to the front of your mat. Turn, turn, turn. The right foot is forward. If this is going to be too strong, lower the knee. Otherwise, crescent lunge. Inhale. We've been here before. Take the hands behind you, interlace. If you can't, that's fine. Hands to hips works. The goal, the purpose is just to open the front chest, open the shoulders. If the hands are together, find your space of openness, but without discomfort or striving or struggling for 3. Good. Stay for 2. And 1. Release the hands. Place the hands to frame the front foot. Turn the back foot flat. Windmill open. Second warrior. If your arms and shoulders, or if they need a break, hands to hips is fine. You can do shoulder rolls. If you want to strengthen the deltoids, extend the arms and firm. So you sharpen the arms. Left hand, left thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up and back. Good. Extended side angle, Utthita Parshva. So right forearm to right thigh. Left arm stretches overhead and turn the torso, turn the chest for 3, for 2. Reverse Trikonasana. Extend the right leg to straight. Right arm reaches up and back. Inhale. Trikonasana, triangle pose. So hand to shin works. We're not here long. If you want to find a block, be my guest for 3. This is just a feel-good shape. For 2. Good. Rebend, come back, low runners, pivot on the back foot, step back, down dog. Exhale. Just a moment in down dog. Feel symmetrical. So that sequence was asymmetrical. The right leg, the left leg, we're doing different things. So we come to down dog as a place to come back to center, literally. So from the spine, feel balanced effort from the right and the left. All right, inhale, heels rise. Exhale, walk or float, top of mat, your choice. We'll meet in a forward bend, exhale. Hands to shins, a flat back, shoulder blades down, inhale. And then refold, exhale. Strong legs, strong back. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana, hands to prayer. Exhale. We'll do the second side. The right foot steps back. Instead of Prasarita, temple pose. So heels in, toes out. This is the last standing sequence. We're going to hit the floor and chill out. So stay with me. With the heels turned in, the toes turned out, strong inner thigh stretch, but the work is in the glutes. So as you pull the outer knee to the outer hip, feel the engagement of the glutes. Bring the hands to the thighs, thumbs pointing forward. Dip the left shoulder. And switch, right shoulder. So don't bulldoze through this, but go slowly, side to side, and just become curious about feedback from the spine, from the shoulders, from the body, but not the mind. So moving from thinking into feeling for 3, for 2. Okay, it's crescent lunge. First, feet forward, hands to earth. Walk to the front, just the arms, just the upper body. Pivot, find a nice strong stance. The back knee can lower. Crescent lunge. Whoa. Inhale up. Almost wiped out. Hands behind the back or hands to hips. Wherever you feel like you can really open the chest. Collarbones bright. If it's here, awesome. If it's binding, go ahead and have the fingers and hands clasped for 3. There's a strong engagement in the right thigh for 2. Okay, inhale, arms to sky, look up. Hands to earth, exhale. Back foot flat, windmill, we rise. Warrior 2. Arms can be at hips to rest or to strengthen the deltoids. Lift the arms. Left palm to sky, reverse. Inhale. And forearm to thigh. With the right arm, how much space from the fingertips to the outer edge of the right foot can you create? All right, reverse trico. Strongly engage the left leg, left arm up and back in breath. Trikonasana, I will use a block because it's right there. So spill the pelvic bowl over the left thigh, hand to sky, or hand to hip for 3. Wherever you feel like you're able to open. For 2. Good. And 1. Transition back to low runners and then to high plank. We'll meet there. And we'll hold. So a little strength. We just have to get a little bit of planks in for 3. Stay with me. For 2. Nice job. Knees down. Transition onto your back. So come on down. Roll over. Nice work. We're in the home stretch. Feet flat. Tuck the shoulder blades under. Shoulder blades tuck. Shoulder blades tuck. Arms alongside of the body. Feet about hip width distance. Push the low back flat. And then do the opposite. Arch the low back. When we push into bridge pose, the low back should be the action of pushing the back flat. So the frontal hip points are lifting toward us, okay? So one more time. Go forward. The low back lifts. We don't want that. Push the low back flat. Push into the feet. Lift the hips. As you're elevated, you can adjust the upper back accordingly. Really nice. If this is too strong, you can place a block beneath the sacrum and just kind of rest, which is really nice as well. But I want to have a little strength today for my body. So I'm pushing into the feet. I'm engaging the glutes. I'm lifting the hips. Where we sit, the hip crease that gets folded, I'm imagining I'm uncreasing the crease. So I'm trying to get the hips pushing up as high as I can for 3. For 2. Okay, come on down. Nice, 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 nice. And then windshield wiper, my favorite. Side to side, side to side. As you get to practice with me more, I say every pose is my favorite, and really they are in their own unique way. I guess it's like having kids. You can't say one kid is your favorite, but they each offer something unique that you favor. All right, one more time, side to side. Okay, your option here. Option, just knees to chest, that feels good. Something symmetrical, I like symmetry. If you want to take happy baby pose, find the outer edges of the feet, press the low back flat. You can invite movement, rolling side to side. If you want to take this one step further and kind of mirror that Prasarita Padottanasana, we'll take Supta Baddha Konasana, and you'll you'll take the first 2 fingers around the big toes and sway side to side. This is not Supta Baddha Konasana, so don't tell my yoga teacher that I said that. Supta Upta Vishta Konasana, there it is. So with the legs long like this in the shape that I'm in right now, Supta Vista Konasana. The word Supta means reclined. Knees to chest. Let's take Savasana. First, figure it out. Find something, some last movement that you need. And then when you're ready, extend out. Legs long. Tuck shoulder blades. Face soft. We'll be here for some time. It's really important that this posture isn't rushed, that this final posture isn't glazed over. So consider a 3-minute rest here on your back. I'll keep track of time. All I want you to do is drop deeply into the sensations of the body that you're experiencing in this moment. Can you feel the vitality? Can you feel the life force circulating from the toes up to the head? And then allowing yourself to go even deeper. So identifying areas of unconscious holding in the back, in the jaw. Maybe it's in the feet. And bringing light, bringing awareness to that area and letting it go. If your mind is having difficulty staying still, focus on the breath. Trace the inhale. Trace the inhale from the nose to the throat, to the lungs, to the belly. Feel the expansion, the brightness. And then as you exhale, trace the breath, leaving the body, and the body relaxing deeper. And slowly start to deepen the breath. So drawing a deep inhale, the belly rises, the chest expand, and then an exhale using the low belly to push the air out. And then start to wriggle toes and fingers, roll wrists and ankles. On an inhale, if it's okay for the neck and shoulders, stretch the arms overhead. And then exhale, knees to chest. Stretch the back body. And then gently roll to either side. Before you sit up, just make the pillow one more time with the bicep for the head. No rush on our side. And then slowly push into the top arm. You can extend the top leg. Make your way upright. Make your way upright to seated. If you want to pop up on a block, or if you're comfortable sitting on the floor, let's end upright. Roll the shoulder blades down. Hands can rest in the lap, on the knees, or if it's meaningful to you, hands can come into Anjali Mudra, which is prayer to the center of the chest. Let's bow the head to the heart. When we take care of the body, the spirit will follow. So bowing to your commitment to your health and to your commitment to your well-being. the next in-breath, please lift the head, blink the eyes to open. Namaste, yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today.